I'm an entrepreneur with ADHD, and I've found that having the right focus music can sometimes help get me into that hyper-focus mode. And I also like to do it with as little friction as possible. So this is an NFC sticker. Check this out. So you're listening to the focus music that I like to listen to right now. So it's pretty cool. I didn't know about this technology, and it's very simple and very cheap. These are about 50 cents a piece, maybe less. But setting this up is so simple. And normally I would just give you the URL to copy and paste this into your iPhone. But I want you to figure out how to set up automations via shortcuts and then program them to these stickers so that you can do this yourself. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to search for the Shortcuts app, but I already have in the upper left-hand corner, so I'm going to click that. And we're going to click Library in the lower left menu item there. And here you can see I already have a Focus Music YouTube set up in the upper left-hand corner. And if we take a look at this, you can see that it's a very simple shortcut that I've created. What you can see at the top here is just simply the URL link of the YouTube video that I want to play that I selected. And then very important, you had to add open URL underneath that. So let me do this one more time and just run through this live for you so you can see how this is done. Upper right-hand corner, we're going to click the plus icon. And then I'm going to search for URL, which is an action inside of Shortcuts. I'm going to click where it says apple.com and I'm going to paste. Hopefully I still have that YouTube link. I do. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for action, open URL. The reason that you have to add that one in is if you don't, it'll try to open it in Safari instead of your YouTube app. And in the bottom right-hand corner, if I click the play button, you can see that it opened up the proper YouTube video that I want. Now what we need to do is we need to go back to Shortcuts and we're going to go click back, and in the bottom middle menu you're going to see the automation button. This is where you have to set up an automation that can then allow you to scan an NFC tag here. So we click the plus icon in the upper right, and then you're going to scroll down, and in the very middle of the screen you can see NFC when I tap an NFC tag. So right now it's on scan, so you can see it right here. I'm not going to do this because I've already got it set up to this, but I guess I could redo it, right? I'm going to scan it, and you can see it says name this tag. I'm going to say focus music, and I'm going to write 2 because I have it on there twice. But the thing that's important here is I like to have it not run after confirmation, but run immediately, and then click next. And then you have that automation. So that is that simple. You can buy these on Amazon. Like I said, you can buy them in bulk for like, I think they end up being like 25 cents, 50 cents a piece or something like that. And then now when I do this, I can then open up very easily by scanning this, kind of the same way you would do a credit card, is same technology. It'll open this up. Now, the reason I do this on my iPhone is I like to have my workspace different in terms of, like, I don't like music being played on my computer because of the fact that sometimes I'm watching videos and doing different things and these two things conflict. It just makes it easier for me. So depending on when you're watching this, on the screen, there could be a video that's showing you how I optimize my Apple Watch for ADHD, but eventually I will swap that out for one on how to optimize your iPhone as an entrepreneur with ADHD as well. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because then you'll get these videos popping up in your feed. I'll catch you in the next video.